Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand.
Hello guys, welcome back to GrazyTV, and today I'm so excited because I'm starting this new series called Grazy News. I don't know what to actually call it, but Grazy Crazy News, get it? This series is where I talk about some crazy theories, news, mysterious, odd news from all around the world. So if you guys have any weird, mysterious, cool, odd news that is in your country, email me down at askgrazy@gmail.com. In today's news, we have unidentified new illness from India. There's hundreds of people admitting to the hospital right now and they don't know what this is. We have a new crazy mask for COVID. These literally look straight out of like Power Rangers or something. And then we have Korea's most hated man Cho soon. By the time you're watching this video, he has been officially released from prison. Then we have Israel confirms ET, that aliens actually exist, but humanity is not ready for it yet. Bonus news, mysterious monoliths are appearing all around the world and we don't know who put this up or what this is. So grab your snacks. I have my bubble tea here. This is black sugar bubble tea. So let's go into India's news. There is a mysterious unidentified disease or a virus, as we don't know right now, that is making people sick, and there's hundreds of people that's admitting to the hospital as we speak right now. The first patient recorded was sometime around early December, and the symptoms to this unknown sickness is foaming in the mouth, seizures, pain, unconsciousness, nausea, and a little bit more. You see these patients that are really in distress right now, even in kids. There is one person that died from this, from cardiac arrest, but they don't know right now if this was related or what's going on. But there are people that have been discharged and they are in stable condition. Is this COVID? It's not, because everybody tested and they were tested negative for COVID-19. They were tested for heavy metal poisoning, water pollution, any infection from mosquitoes, and they all turned out negative except for water pollution, which they're checking right now from multiple sources. People are guessing a lot of things. Some people say it might be the poison from mosquito poisoner, like mosquito spray or something that they use to kill mosquitoes. It could be food. People are saying that they weren't taking care of people's health in this town. Hopefully we have some good news within a couple days where they have identified this mysterious sickness. Next news, we have some crazy masks, a new crazy mask. And no, it's not your normal typical face mask that you cover only your nose and your mouth, but these masks literally cover everything from your eyes, nose, lips, face, literally the whole face. This is a crazy concept. I mean, this literally looks like something straight out of like Power Rangers movie. Not gonna lie, this mask looks pretty cool, but at the same time it's pretty scary that we won't even get to see people's faces anymore. This literally looks like straight out of like a year 3000 movie or something. Apparently this mask filters just more than virus and bacteria, but also filters smoke, pollen, and a lot of other things, and has a filter that lasts up to 14 days. Now my only problem is, like I said, you don't get to see people's faces. I think that's pretty scary. Like, there's a lot of things you could tell about a person's face, about their expressions, and the fact that you will get to see any of that if these masks are released, that's scary. Let me know if you guys would wear these masks, you guys. Would you wear this mask? Unless it's a Halloween party, I don't know. And then we have another crazy COVID mask, and this is called a BioVYZR. It claims to keep you ventilized from hazardous germs, virus, especially airborne pathogens. They say it's not uncomfortable like a mask or face shield that you have to wear for hours. Gives you protection that of a N95 mask. Battery lasts up to 8 to 12 hours. There's airflow, fan, anti-fog, and gloves to touch your face. Because you can't obviously like slip it in and then like touch your face. That would defeat the purpose. It is $375 and you can purchase it right now. I mean, there was an experiment done by a YouTuber, and apparently it's really not for people who have long or big noses, because it's gonna crush your nose. I don't know. Would you wear this? This is already in the market. You could technically go out and buy it. Like, literally we're getting so far away from any human interaction. I mean, $375 is not too bad of a price for everything it claims to do. But I don't know if we're there yet. I don't even know if it will be comfortable. Like, I get that you have still gloves to scratch your face and everything, but you obviously can't eat with this. You can't drink with it. You can't do anything with it. It's literally a protection for you to go in and out. Are we in an apocalypse right now? Let me know if you guys would even buy this. If you had to pick, would you wear number 1 or number 2? I think I would rather wear number 1 than number 2. I work on these videos really hard, so it would mean so much if you could just smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. now because I reply to all my early birds that come to my video early. I'm live watching and chatting with you guys. Next news is Cho Do-sun, Korea's most hated prisoner or criminal. And by the time you watch this, he is officially released. He has been officially released December 12th of 2020 at midnight. So you guys have been watching my channel, you guys probably already know what Cho Do-sun is prisoned for. What he did to this little girl back in 2008 is horrible. Click the link down below if you want to know the story. So it's been reported that he had some odd, weird behaviors in prison. His prison mates said that he would do 1,000 push-ups in 1 hour. He was very fast at push-ups. He upgraded his health, possibly to prepare for any retributions toward him, as he knows that the public might be after him. Here is Cho Do-sun officially released from prison, him coming out, and he doesn't say anything, but he just bows to the press. There's mass people that gathered with signs, and people are protesting for him to go back to prison. Cho Do-sun is inside this van, and a YouTuber gets on top of the car and starts stomping and protesting. And here is Cho Do-sun officially entering his apartment where he is going to be living with his wife, and people are gathered outside here. So many people taking photos and just yelling and screaming. Another really odd behavior in prison, former prison mates say that Joe claimed that he felt a satisfying pleasure from electric waves from the TV and CCTV, which a lot of professionals say that this could be an indication that he still has a problem and he is most likely to re-offend, and that he really needs to get the proper treatment psychologically when it comes to the criminal activity that he has done. People asked him what is his plan with his life, how to make money now and forward. He said that he is planning to open up a coffee shop with his wife in order to make a living for the rest of his life. A lot of people are also angry about this, that he is planning to open a coffee shop in Ilsan, which is basically when the criminal activity took place back in 2008 and where the victim still lives. Yes, I heard that the victim is planning to move, but I haven't seen any info where they have officially moved or anything. Cho Do-sun will have to wear an ankle tracker for 7 years, and he will have apparently 24 hours watch. I don't know how that's gonna happen. Of course, there's not gonna be someone there right next to him 24 hours. A lot of people are also angry about this because they say ankle bracelet and trackers actually do not do the justice. And apparently some criminals are able to get away with ankle trackers, so this could be dangerous. Also, because multiple people claim that people will wait for him outside the prison release, police might escort him in a special service. People are also kind of angry about this by using the word special protection, but it's a protection just in case when he's out of prison he has to go straight home and he can't go anywhere else to cause any more scenes. So it's also a protection for the public as well. But at the end of the day, people are so angry that a big criminal like him is released and free. So we'll see what happens to Korea's most hated criminal from now and on. Alright, next we're gonna go to Israel confirms ET aliens. This is exciting. This was the news that I really want to do. So former Israeli space security chief said extraterrestrials do exist and Trump knows about it. And this is really exciting because before these alien news and things like that, a lot of major news media did not cover it. But now major news media is covering this story, which is exciting. So quote, Earthlings have been in contact with extraterrestrials from a galactic federation, which is basically kind of like the UN force we have like in Earth we have here. And this is the same concept above there. Many different ETs gathered, and this is called the Galactic Federation. If you've been interested in alien stories, you probably have heard of the Galactic Federation. The unidentified flying objects have asked not to publish that they are here. Humanity is not ready yet. Said the aliens were equally curious about humanity and were seeking to understand the fabric of the universe. Cooperation agreements have been signed between species, including an underground base in the depth of Mars where there are American astronauts and alien representatives. Basically saying there's a base in Mars that people and ETs are already there doing whatever. Eshett added that President Donald Trump was aware of the extraterrestrial existence and had been on the verge of revealing information but was asked not to in order to prevent mass hysteria. They have been waiting until today for humanity to develop and reach a stage where we will understand in general what space and spaceships are. There's an agreement between the US government and the aliens. They signed a contract with us to do experiments here. They too are researching and trying to understand the whole fabric of the universe, and they want us as helpers. I've also read about this a lot, that apparently the government, US government, has contracts with extraterrestrials here on Earth so that they could actually abduct humans and do experiments, kind of just like what we do to like lab rats or monkeys. So they do the same thing up there. You know the quote, as above so below. If you want to know a little bit more about aliens, go and watch my interview that I did with Gina Walton. She is an alien extraterrestrial expert. She talks all about the aliens that she's been in contact with and what happened in her experience. I totally believe in aliens, you guys. I don't know how you cannot believe in aliens. The fact that this galaxy, we're literally a tiny dot in this whole universe and galaxy. There's no way we're alone. We're probably one of the lower tier species, honestly. You know, they're just like us. They're just trying to figure us out, and we're trying to figure them out. But quote, like they say, humanity is not ready yet, which I totally agree, because right now we deal so much with fighting between countries for things. Do you think people will be ready for other intelligent species? Like racist people will have very hard time with extraterrestrials. But that being said, I also don't believe that all ETs are friendly. Just like we have bad and good people here on Earth, I'm sure there's bad and good aliens out there, and I really hope that the good aliens are protecting us somehow, just like we would want to protect, you know, our fellow Earthlings here, like animals. But again, you have people who hate animals and torture animals, so why wouldn't those ETs do the same for us? You know, we're probably just like a little ant to them. What do you guys think about this article? Do you guys ever want to meet an ET in our lifetime? I think that would be so cool. I also did a video about me talking about an encounter where I met an extraterrestrial. Alright, last bonus news we have is the crazy mysterious monolith that's been appearing all over the world. Apparently this is like a shiny metal triangular pillar kind of object that's been first appeared in early November in Utah, United States. It's been removed since now. There are people who are claiming that they removed this. I don't know if they're the people who put it up, but this monoliths have been appearing all over the world in different places, about 5 locations now. Now, I cannot confirm that these are all related or real. Apparently, there are sources saying that there was an artist who claimed for this monolith that appeared in Utah, but these artists are not claiming for the other places around the world. So we don't know if it's a copycat, if people are just putting this up for fun, or maybe aliens. I don't know. But my guess is I don't think it's aliens. I just have a feeling that it's us humans and not aliens. But the first monolith that appeared in Utah, apparently it's been there for about 4 years now. So if it was an artist trying to do this viral sensation, you know, it's been there for a long time. Let me know what you guys think this is. This is just an art piece? Is this some kind of like push the button, all of a sudden like a spaceship like appears? Maybe this is something that has to do with the Air Force. If it's something about the Air Force, it would happen to be a larger object, kind of like the crop circles, to make it easier to see from air. So I think it has to do something with watching from the ground perspective. But some people are claiming that it's expensive to make something like this, just to make it an art piece, and it takes a long time to make big metals like this. That was all the crazy mysterious news that we have for today. Leave a comment down below what you guys have thought about all these newses. Remember, if you have any recent current news, mysterious news that happened in your country, email me right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Stay magical.